In this short video, we will look at equality and inequality. Okay, now look at group A and group B. We have got some apples. In group A, we have got 4 apples, and in group B, we have got 4 apples. So we can briefly say that the number of apples in group A is equal to the number of apples in group B. And when we use symbols, we can say that 4 is equal to 4. Okay, so this is what we call equality. So equality, it means that the two things are equal. All right, now when we take away 1 apple, it means that we are going to remain with 3 apples in group B. And this means that we are going to say not equal to, because in group A, we have got 4 apples, and in group B, we have got 3 apples. So the number of apples in group A is not equal to the number of apples in group B. Okay, now using symbols, we write it like this. This symbol stands for not equal to. Okay, now we can see that the number of apples in group A is not equal to the number of apples in group B. So in short, we can say that the number of apples in group A is bigger than the number of apples in group B, because you can see that in group A we have got 4 apples, and in group B we have got 3 apples. So the number of apples in group A is bigger than the number of apples in group B. When we use symbols, we can show it like this. This symbol stands for bigger than. Okay, now when we switch the groups so that we begin with group B and later we have group A, we can say that the number of apples in group B is smaller than the number of apples in group A. Okay, because 3 is smaller than 4. So when we use symbols, we can show it like this. 3 is smaller than 4. Now, the whole of this, it is what we call inequality. So inequality, it means that the two sides are not equal. And if they are not equal, then it may be one side may be bigger than the other, or the other side may be smaller than the other. Okay, now in summary, we can say that the equality sign is this one, which you can call equal to. Then the inequality signs, we have not equal to, bigger than, smaller than, and then we have 2 special signs of inequality. We have this one, we call it bigger than or equal to, and then we have this one, which is smaller than or equal to. And we shall look at these 2 signs more in our next video. Okay, now sometimes you will meet some phrases that will require you to use these symbols or signs. So let us look at some words or phrases that will require you to use these symbols. Okay, now for not equal to, you may also call it not the same as, or you may say unequal to. Okay, so this, you will need to use this sign. Okay, now bigger than, sometimes it is called greater than, or it can be more than, larger than, longer than, most especially when you are talking about length, older than, when you're talking about age. And now this is the symbol to use. Smaller than, you can use less than, fewer than, shorter than when you're talking about height or length, younger than when you're talking about age, and then you will need to use this symbol, okay? Then bigger than or equal to. You can say greater than or equal to, more than or equal to, larger than or equal to, longer than or equal to, at least, minimum, not less than. And this is the symbol to use, okay? Then smaller than or equal to, less than or equal to, fewer than or equal to, shorter than or equal to, at most, maximum, not more than. And this is the symbol to use. So I believe that this short video can make you understand what we call equality and what we call inequality, and then the signs of the inequality, and then other phrases that you will need to know about these signs. Okay, now in our next video, we shall be looking at the values of inequality, and this will help us to understand more about the difference between equality and inequality. We will be able to also know how to graph the values of inequality. For now, let's stop here, and I wish you a good day. Goodbye.